What's going on, guys? Chuck is Boom back inside the house with more Hunger Games YouTubers. Now, this is going to be the return after so long. I forgot how long, but I'm pretty sure you guys just type in my name, Hunger Games, and it'll pretty much just be all three from some months ago. Alright, as usual, we have our usual roster, so let's get on with it. The bloodbath already? As the tributes stand on the podium, the horn sounds. The unlucky Tug runs away from the cornucopia. Good Times with Scar rips a mace out of Sister Act's hands. Vanos Gaming runs away from the cornucopia. Grian runs away from the cornucopia as well. April Ryan finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Jacksepticeye runs away from the cornucopia. Blasphemous HD also runs away from the cornucopia. Dan10M stabs DA Games while his back is turned. H2O Delirious grabs the backpack, not realizing it is empty. That is a delirious moment right there. Alex Blanca runs away from the cornucopia. Alex clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Sub-Zero Exabot runs away from the cornucopia. I run away from the cornucopia as well. Stampy, Dennis, Jones Game, and Mr. Ryan share everything they had together before running. Roger Gartezzer runs away from the cornucopia. Jocko gathers as much food as he can. Markiplier runs away from the cornucopia. Game with Kev also runs away from the cornucopia. Sketch YT finds a bag full of explosives. Day 1 in the Hunger Games. Sub-Zero Exbyte sees smoke rising from the distance but decides not to investigate. H2O Delirious constructs a shack. Jacksepticeye camouflages himself in the bushes. Dan10M diverts 8-Bit Ryan's attention and runs away. Doggo begs for Alex Blanca to kill him. He refuses, keeping Doggo alive. Good Times with Scar receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Buzzers HG tries to spear a fish with a trident. Vanoss Gaming and Game with Kev split up to search for resources. Roger Gortezer makes a slingshot. Dennis, Stampy, me, and Sketch YT raid Mr. Ryan's camp while he is hunting. Jones Got Game runs away from Sis Reacts. Grian stalks Alex. Markiplier diverts the unlucky Tug's attention and runs away. Fallen tributes, one cannon shot can be heard in the distance, DA Games from District 1. Night 1. Sub-Zero Exabyte is awakened by nightmares. Alex Blanco sees a fire but stays hidden. Doggo tries to sing himself to sleep. Markiplier screams for help. That is definitely a Markiplier moment. Sketch YT starts a fire. Grian tries to treat his infection. Me, Boss of HD, Game with Kev, and H2O Delirious sleep in shifts. Dennis Daly begs for Jacksepticeye to kill him. He refuses, keeping Dennis Daly alive. Alex's trap kills Roger Gortezer. Wow. Mr. Ryan dies from hypothermia. The unlucky Tug passes out from exhaustion. 8-Bit Ryan, Jones Got Game, and Vanoss Gaming sleep in shifts as well. Dan10M receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Good Times with Scar sees a fire but stays hidden. Stampy thinks about winning. Sis Reacts receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 2 in the Hunger Games. Vanoss Gaming tries to sleep through the entire day. H2O Delirious, Jacksepticeye, Sis Reacts, Doggo, and 8-Bit Ryan hunt for other tributes. Jones Got Game poisons my drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Graham discovers a river. Sub-Zero Exabyte fishes. Alex steals from Markiplier while he isn't looking. The unlucky Tug Stux, DNTDM. Alex Blanco tries to sleep through the entire day. Blasphemous HD constructs a shack. Stampy is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Gaming with Kev makes a slingshot. Sketch YT sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Dennis Daly strangles Good Times with Scar with a rope. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rodrigo Tezer from District 9. Mr. Ryan from District 10. Joe's Gonna Game from District 6. And Good Times with Scar with District 8. Night 2. Sub-Zero Exabyte goes to sleep. Blasphemous HG is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. April Ryan, Jacksepticeye, and me discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Vanoss Gaming, Alex, and Markiplier discuss the games and what might happen in the morning as well. Stampy quietly hums. Alex Blanco thinks about home. DNTM and Darko sleep in shifts. Sketch YT and Sister X huddle for warmth. Dennis Seeley and Grian hold hands. Game with Kev receives an explosive from unknown sponsor. The Unlucky Tug and H2O Delirious huddle for warmth. Day 3 in the Hunger Games. Game with Kev collects fruit from a tree. Blasphemous HG also collects fruit from a tree. Sketch YT fishes. Darko receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sub-Zero Exabyte travels to higher ground. H.O. Delirious, me, and April Ryan hunt for other tributes. Alex searches for firewood. Jacksepticeye receives a hatchet from unknown sponsor. Grian constructs a shack. DNTM practices his archery. Stampy hunts for other tributes. Vanoss Gaming tries to spear fish with the trident. Sister X also tries to spear fish with the trident. Dennis Dealey tries to sleep through the entire day. The Unlucky Tug runs away from Markiplier. Alex Blanco receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. No one has died yet. 9-3. April Ryan kills Alex Blanco with a sickle. Wow. Alex stabs Sketch YT in the back with a trident. Jacksepticeye goes to sleep. Sister X lets Game with Kev into his shelter. Dennis Dealey sees a fire but stays hidden. Vanoss Gaming and Markiplier tell stories about themselves to each other. Sub-Zero Exabyte threatens to double suicide, and it fails and we die. Darko and DNTM both work together to drown H2O Delirious. Wow. Stampy sees a fire but stays hidden. Blasphemous HG receives a hatchet from unknown sponsor. Grian thinks about home. The Unlucky Tug tends to his wounds. Excuse me. Darko practices his archery. Excuse me. The Unlucky Tug injures himself. Stampy also injures himself. DNTM receives an explosive from unknown sponsor. Jacksepticeye practices his archery. Sister X explores the arena. Markiplier receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Alex falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Blasphemous HD fishes. Game with Kev. No. Vanoss Gaming discovers a cave. Grian runs away from Gaming with Kev. April Ryan dies from hypothermia. Dennis Daly sees smoke rising from the distance but decides not to investigate. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Alex Blanco from District 9, Sketch YT from District 12, Sub-Zero XY from District 11, me from District 5, H2O Delirious from District 7, Alex also from District 9, April Ryan from District 1. So far, 2 districts have been eliminated from the Hunger Games. Jacksepticeye thinks about home. Green receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Game with Kev looks at the night sky. Dandelion tries to treat his infection. Markiplier loses sight of where he is. Ducko starts a fire. Sister X cooks his food before putting his fire out. Dennis Daly convinces Bosworth HG to snuggle with him. Stampy and Venom's Gaming run into each other and decide to truce for the night. The unlucky Tug receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Day 5 in the Hunger Games. Ducko searches for firewood. Dandelion injures himself. Green searches for firewood. The unlucky Tug tries to sleep through the entire day. Jacksepticeye kills Bosworth HG with his own weapon. I'm already thinking of Bosworth's constant arsenal of swears as he gets killed. Stampy goes hunting. Markiplier sets Game with Kev on fire with a Molotov. Dennis Daly receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Vanos Gaming spears Sister X in the abdomen. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bosworth HG from District 5, Game with Kev on District 6, Sister X on District 2. Night 5. Stampy and Green tell stories about themselves to each other. The unlucky Tug destroys Dandelion's supplies while he is asleep. Ducko, Dennis Daly, and Vanos Gaming cheerfully sing songs together. Jacksepticeye receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Markiplier receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The Feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Ducko gathers as much food into the bag as he can before fleeing. Dennis Daly accidentally steps on a landmine. Stampy decides not to go to the feast. The unlucky Tug also decides to not go to the feast. Markiplier kills Dandelion for his supplies. Wow. Green sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. Jacksepticeye decides not to go to the feast. Vanos Gaming bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Day 6 in the Hunger Games. The unlucky Tug and Stampy fight Jacksepticeye and Ducko. The unlucky Tug and Stampy survive. Wow. Markiplier searches for firewood. Green practices his archery. 5 cannon shots can be heard from the distance. Dennis Daly from District 11, Dandelion from District 4, Vanos Gaming from District 7, Jacksepticeye from District 3, and Ducko from District 2. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 districts have been eliminated. Markiplier receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Green and the unlucky Tug track down and kill Stampy. Wow. Green bashes Markiplier's head with a mace. Oh my god. Green is an absolute menace. The unlucky Tug bleeds out due to untreated injuries. 3 cannon shots can be heard from the distance. Stampy from District 4. Markiplier from District 3. The unlucky Tug from District 10. Green from District 8 is the winner. Wow. Green is really an absolute menace. Green first place. Unlucky Tug second place. Markiplier third place. Stampy fourth place. And Ducko fifth place. Wow. Alright, so that'll be it for this episode for YouTubers Hunger Games. Stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you guys next time. Chargers Boom, signing off.